Hi everyone, New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield, and today I'm back with you for another 100 days of 100 ways to reduce stress. It's all about stress management techniques, stress management tips, all kinds of different tips and techniques and tricks that you can try and put into your stress management toolbox and reduce stress, find some stress relief. It really, we cover one thing a day, and there will be 100 videos in this playlist. So 100 different things will be covered on this playlist. If you haven't caught the others that have already been listed in this playlist, then you can go ahead and click up here and view the whole playlist and watch all the videos. It's a great time and a fun binge activity. Healthy. It's self-help, right? So today we're going to talk about another one that really kind of relates to time management. We're going to talk about procrastination. So procrastination can create a ton of stress in our lives, especially if we have deadlines and we're trying to get things done and we procrastinate until the last minute to get things done. Then we've got the stress of trying to get it done in a limited time period when if it was planned out, it could have been done and you could have been relaxing as opposed to stressing at the finish line. Then you're also stressing about the idea that is it your best work? Did you put in your best time and effort to get this project done, whatever it is you're working on? So that can add more stress to your plate. And in turn, if this is for work, then it can create a lot of stress about job security and thinking that your coworkers are thinking that you're procrastinating and putting things off till the end. So all of this can kind of roll into a big stress ball that is not the helpful stress ball that you can squeeze, but more of stress ball that sits on your shoulders and it causes stress. So the key to today's tip or technique is to learn to procrastinate less. First step to do that is to recognize when you are procrastinating. You'll know the signs of procrastination. You'll be pressed for deadlines. You'll feel like you're pressed for deadlines, and or you can tell when you're rushing around to get something done at the last minute. These are all signs that you've procrastinated till the last minute. Then, if you're recognizing that you're procrastinating, that's step one. Step two is looking at the things that you are procrastinating about and identifying maybe some trends. So here is where it comes in really handy if you're doing time management and you're recording your day-to-day activities. We've talked about time management in this video series, and we're going to continue to talk about different aspects of time management in this video series. And next month, this channel will have a 5-day challenge on becoming a master of time, mastering your time and getting better and improving time management. So another reason to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed to the channel by clicking the subscribe button below and the bell to get notified when new videos become available. That'll be next month in June. So the key to identifying and one, recognizing that you're procrastinating, two, identifying the patterns around what particular activities you are procrastinating about, three, planning activities and planning to finish them ahead of time is also going to help you with procrastinating and having or reducing that stress. So those are the first three. And then here's the thing to recognize is that every last one of us has procrastinated at one time or another. The idea behind procrastination is the pain or pleasure theory. And so the pain or pleasure theory is, simply put, we'd rather do something that we enjoy than doing something that we don't enjoy for short-term gains by doing what we enjoy, but sacrificing the long-term gains by not doing the things that we do not enjoy. So that's kind of the idea behind most procrastination, not all, but most procrastination falls in line with that, is that we're putting something off that we don't want to do for short-term pleasure, but we're not remembering the long-term sacrifice that we're making by putting that task off. Eventually, it has to get done. Eventually, if it's for a job, it has to get done. If it's for something that you're working on for your designing your desired future, it's a step that has to get done. So eventually, it has to get done. So once you recognize and see the patterns and recognize that this could be an issue for you, then finding or being proactive is your best solution for procrastination. Being proactive, knowing that these are the kind of tasks you don't enjoy doing, so you want to get them done now, get them out of the way so that the sooner they're done, you no longer have to worry about them and you no longer have to stress about them. So if you keep putting it off, what happens is you're stressing about that it has to get done and putting it off one day, and day two comes along, you stress that it has to get done, and then you push it off, and day two increases that stress. And then the big stress comes when you're rushing around to get that final piece to the project done. And that's how it all kind of snowballs into procrastination causing a lot of unnecessary stress upon us. Now, we've all done it, like I said. It's just recognizing that it is something that we all do, and recognizing what kind of tasks cause us to put, or what kind of things we don't enjoy doing that we actually put off, and planning and being proactive to do them early so that they're done and they're out of the way and you don't have to stress about them at all. So easier said than done. I know, I've been there. If you can relate to what I'm talking about, I've been there too. So I totally understand that feeling of, where you're at, but it is helpful if you just get it out of the way, knowing that it has to be done, just getting it out of the way. The other piece to this is, if it is something that you're not going to enjoy, but you do have the ability to delegate, then planning to delegate those tasks that you are likely to procrastinate can be helpful. And this is usually when you're in a work situation where you have to get things done, and you're and you've got to get things done, and you've got employees that you can delegate tasks to. Another thing you can do if you're at home is, say, your partner or your spouse. If you know this is something that you don't enjoy, work out a deal where he or she helps you in this area while you help them in another area that they don't enjoy. A lot of times partners match up because their opposites attract, and a lot of times I personally know myself, I like to do things that my husband doesn't like to do, and he likes to do things that I don't like to do. So it's really helpful knowing that. So knowing that dynamic of your relationships and communicating can actually help to break up the tasks that you are prone to procrastinate to. Those are my tips today for reducing stress, your stress management strategy, stress managed tips, stress management techniques, all around stress relief. We talked a little bit about work and home in different ways, how procrastination impacts stress. So what is your way that you overcome procrastination? Let us know in the comment section below. You may share something that I did not share, and that will may trigger something with somebody who is reading your comment, say, yeah, I agree with that. That totally is what I need to try. So you're helping somebody else in the community, or you may reiterate exactly what I just talked about, and in turn reinforcing that it works for other people besides me. So it's helpful both ways. So thanks so much for tuning in. I'm New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe and click that bell to get notified when new videos become available. If you haven't caught the whole playlist, check it out. I'll link it up below or up above, and also below. It is getting bigger every day. So definitely check out the playlist and see if there's ones that you've missed, or if you have caught them all, then you're all caught up. So congratulations. And those of you that are part of our family, thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you everyone for all the likes, all the watches, all of the comments on the videos, all of the comments in the community tab, all of the engagement. Thank you for all of the shares, the video shares, playlist shares, channel shares. We grow every day, and I know it's because of your support as well as the content that we're putting on this channel. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me, and I really do appreciate it. And oh, don't forget, we have our May giveaway linked up below in the video description box. So check out the May giveaway and get your daily entries in today. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield. And if you like paranormal romance or paranormal mystery, check out my books. I've linked them up below. They are all on Amazon. Many are in Kindle Unlimited. The rest are just regular Kindle, paperback, and audiobook. So check them out, and let me know what you think of them with a review on Amazon. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you in our next video. Bye.